Hello again, Tom from Every Step Calculus, everystepphysics.com. I live in San Diego, the greatest weather in the world. It's about 11 o'clock a.m. here. We're going to do this number 5 here, Trig Substitution, all dealing with a right triangle and Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and switching these all around to different adjacent sides, opposite sides, and hypotenuses, okay? And then they slip in, calculus slips in a derivative and an integral there to make it seem like it solves something. But 25 years in this business, I say it solves nothing. Can't solve nothing. Never did solve anything. The derivative solves the slope of a line, and the integral comes up with the area under a smooth curve, and it better be smooth, and it better have a range to it. Okay, so anyways, given that, index 8 to get to my menu, you'll scroll down to u-substitution, because these are all substitution, whether it's trig or regular u-substitution. And we're going to press enter. We're going to enter the function in here. You'll have to press alpha first. You've seen that in my other videos. If you've watched one, you're going to watch another one. So just reminding the new people. And I've already done that, so it's quicker on the simulator here. We have x in front of the square root sign in the denominator. Say it's okay. You can change it if you made a mistake. I always allow you to do that in my programs. Here's a squared, so a equals 3. Okay. Remember, these are all set up things. This 9 here is a square. You know, could be 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 64, whatever, depending upon the professor or the study material they give you. These are no more than just puzzles that they solve nothing. Remember, the derivative is the slope of a line, and the integral is the area under a smooth curve if you're given a definite integral which has a range to it. These are all indefinite integrals because they have a plus c at the end, so you have to know the constant, you know. So anyways, let's keep going here. The main function here, dx over in the numerator, and we figure this portion out. We let x equals a secant of u, differentiate both sides. Secant of u becomes tangent of u here, du, and secant of u times tangent of u, du. And x squared is equal to a squared times secant squared u. Okay, we figure that kind of stuff out to do the other substitutions. Then we figure out what square root of x squared minus 9 is, and that we add the substitutions. We're trying to get this to be an identity so that it can be simplified again. And so this becomes, when you factor out the square root of a squared, this becomes an identity. And the identity is tan squared of u. Okay? So square root of x squared minus 9 is equal to a times tan of u. We remember that. And now we're going to substitute again. Here's dx up here. We know what dx is. We found what x is equal to, and we found out what the square root of x squared minus 9 is equal to. So we substitute that. Turns out to be these here. Notice tan of u cancels, secant of u cancels, the a's cancel. We're left with an a. So the integral of 1 over a du. Now a is a constant, so that comes outside of the integral right here, and we're left with 1 du in the integral. Well, when we integrate 1 with respect to u, it becomes u. So we have 1 outside, and now it's inside. Of course, now it's all together. 1 over a times u. So what is u? Well, tan of u is equal to the square root of x squared minus 9 divided by a. Okay, so u is equal to the arctangent of x squared minus 9 over a. All right? And so your answer becomes 1/3 times tan of arctangent of the square root of x squared minus 9 over 3. And you can check that in your calculator. Put it in your calculator when you, or any book or any problem you go online, and that's what the answer will be. Also in my programs, if this is a different square, it'll figure that out, etc. So anyways, I don't know why you wouldn't go to my site and buy my programs for $40. Why would you ever study calculus? I mean, if they allow you to use the calculator, use the calculator. That's what my programs do. Otherwise, you can spend hours and hours on these and not even know if it's going to be on the test, which problem is going to be on the test. Notice how difficult these are, because you have 9 minus x squared here, you have x squared minus 9 here, which all changed everything, right? And now we get into, eventually, for my videos, x squared plus 9. That's a different system here, too. Everyone is a different program. So I've done the studying for you. Take advantage of that. I'll help you in calculus, too, if you call me. I'll help you with any problem you might have, or, you know, I'm thrilled about, I'm so against calculus being taught in colleges and everything else. It's a complete waste of time. It's the Sudoku of math. Okay, or crossword puzzles of English. It's like making you take 2 semesters, 3 semesters of crossword puzzles to get your English degree or whatever, you know. So anyways, enjoy my programs, and good luck in your classes, and have a good one, okay?